Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. I'm the Mysterious JG, and my computer don't want to cooperate with me. So the last time we were together, you and I, gentle viewer, Teepo and Avatar were about to head up the mountain. They can breathe, they can breathe, they can roll, they can feel, but you can't stop them turning. Yeah, they're the men from the Silver Mountain. Now, I have found out, and attempted not to spoil too much for myself, but I found out a couple of things, including the fact that Avatar. Well, hold on a second. How do I? Yeah. Avatar is going to be with us for the whole game. Teepo will not necessarily be part of our party at the end, or when we're facing the most difficult bosses or whatnot. So I was all worried about not leveling up all of our dudes before we had the ability to stun under masters and gain special boosts with each level up. And all, I probably put too much thought into this overall. The point was, come on, I guess when Teepo's the foreground character, he doesn't do his little cool hair thing that he does. I just want you to see it once. It's a lot better than Snow punching his hands repeatedly. This little Teepo hair fluff that we were going to see here, if we're just patient. There we are. So even though he has like wonderful hair, it's not fro hair at all. So I decided I'm going to stop making Teepo talk like Rembrandt. But this was where we were at, and I was all worried about not leveling up. But it was getting to the point where I couldn't progress in the game without leveling up. So what we're actually going to do here is I have hey, we don't actually want to talk to him. I leveled up and I got people equipment, but what I did was I let Avatar die, and I leveled up Teepo. So now Teepo's at level 10, Avatar's still at level 3. Everybody should have the best equipment available. And I believe we have a spare set of equipment for Ray when he comes back in the party. And we're ready to roll. And although I will avoid playing ahead a lot in this LP, I have hit the point where, you know, we can probably stay at the inn. Or we can just stay for free at our own place. Or we can camp. I forgot you can camp in this game. But we've hit the point in the story now where, or rather, I've hit the point off screening where I can apprentice under a master, and I got all the way through all this stuff without Avatar leveling up anymore. So I'm pretty happy, and it means that I can just record for you guys, and I don't have to worry about trying to run away from battles or make it irritating. I'll just play through in a kind of regular fashion. And when it's all over and done with, I'll load state, and we'll have Avatar able to train under a master and do what he needs to do. Come on, let's go after Ray. But I wasn't going to make him talk like that. I was talking to Boba the other day, and I realized that I had a lot of fun with the voice that I don't get to do anymore. So until I think of something better, Teepo is going to... He's a master of dark and powerful magic, kind of like, you know, Severus Snape. So he's going to talk like Alan Rickman. Come on, let's go after Ray. Mount Glaus is north of the Cedar Woods. You may be a dragon child, but I am the actor Dragon. Yeah. Avatar doesn't really get to talk at all, so he will rest. If he does talk, it's just going to be my voice. And of course, we'll have to wait patiently for Nina to arrive in this game. Right now, although Ray is temporarily gone, we had a real sausage fest going there. So let's go to Mount Glaus. And I actually did a little bit of off-screening at Mount Glaus, so you will be able to see treasure chests that I already got. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I should show you guys. It's not a huge deal, but I don't know if this is what I wanted to show you, or... Oh, this is just a random field. Probably isn't really worth the effort to show you, but... Yes, sir! You can see Teepo's a little bit more powerful than the Avatar now. Although Avatar one hit killed the guy. But he did 6 damage, whereas Teepo did, like, you know, a lot more than 6. The Avatar didn't quite level up there. I thought he would, actually. I found a bandana. Now we can be cool bikers. No, this isn't what I meant to show you. I meant to show you a treasure chest that the road up to Mount Glaus is scenic. But watch out for the monsters. There should be a, yeah, it was... Oh, come on. Damn it. Well, I found the frame skip anyway, so... The Avatar's almost dead. But he leveled up, and we got a healing herb that we can give him, so it all works out pretty well. And it was him going... Hey, that reminded me. I did get a little bit of treasure. Healing herb is fine. Probably not really necessary. Did get a bit of treasure around here by ignoring the signs telling us not to kick and hit trees and stuff and rocks. Oh, you guys haven't seen me kill a man trap yet, so I should probably actually showcase that. I've got Simoon magic now. Can I just go nigga? Oh, Kogan! I'm coming for you, nigga! I don't know what that was about. And we got a pointed stick, so that's nice. Yeah, there's a path down here, I thought, because there's a river. I kicked this rock. I went... But it was a big rock, and it blocked the river, which allowed me to go here and get a fight against Aigu's. It allowed me to go up here and get this treasure, and I don't even remember what it was, so sorry about that. Hold on. I want to use my powerful Simoon magic on that thing. The incredible power of Simoon, which will be my basic anti-boss magic from this point on. Well, I mean, until we get something better, I suppose. We got lots of pointed sticks, too. Well, we'll leave here, and it doesn't matter that we left from a completely different exit, because this is now an area we are allowed to revisit, but no longer have to go through. We had to clear that area the first time we came through, of course. So now we're heading up Mount Glaus, encountering lots of enemies. Gongheads are a pretty big pain in the butt while I was leveling Teepo up, but now that he's at level 10, they're not that big a deal. So the Avatar is now going to level up too. He's already level 4. And as I mentioned before, when we load state after clearing some more plot stuff, he'll be leveled back down. Oh, I never actually came over here and looked at this, but there's nothing to see, so whatever. Unless you can go underneath that bridge, and I totally missed it. Oh, a cur. Oh, I inflicted poison on the Avatar, and I frame skipped right through. I'm sorry about that, folks. You'll get other chances to see that. Poison does not go away at the end of battle, although, as I learned, while trying to keep Avatar dead so that Teepo could level up, characters do revive with 1 hit point left after they fall in battle. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here I never really explored. But there doesn't seem to be anything useful. It's just kind of been a map you can look at. Ah, I have the initiative, so we'll probably kill the cur before he has a chance to poison anyone this time. We scattered him. He was only 1 enemy, but we scattered him by, you know, ripping him into like component pieces. So I think there was treasure down here, which I may or may not have gotten. That doesn't really help us any. there's even less temptation to sit through these battles than I would normally have, because I know that I'll be loading state at the end of this, but I just want, you know, obviously you guys need to see the progression through the exciting story that is Breath of Fire 3. And we're not too far away from a place where we'll be able to heal and get our magic back, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, you just stay there, Avatar. I mean, you just stay there, Avatar. I'll fix everything. You can trust me. I am your friend, Quigley. I mean, you are my friend, Quigley. Ooh. I want to make sure that I eliminate one of these guys. Toot sweet. Because as I said, I'm going to get my magic back pretty soon anyway. Yeah, so we're making pretty good progress here. You can rely upon me, Quigley. We're in a totally wrong area of the map here. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere useful. I don't think we can go up there. No, we can't. This is just decorative. Oh, I really don't feel like dealing with these guys, but I can't escape. You can't defend. Okay, it's like one more failed escape and I'll just kill you guys. Did you notice that the Avatar teleported to catch up with, what's his name? Starts with the T. Teepo. Yeah. I'm trying to turn corners sharply so I can lose Avatar again and force him to teleport again. I thought that was cool. They escape by just kind of looking away from their enemies wistfully, while thinking about America's future, Obama style. Okay, here's some treasure chests I already got, but you see that ledge over there to screen right? It had like a bag on it, not a permanent looking treasure chest, just a bag that disappears once you retrieve it. In order to retrieve it, you would have to slide down. See? You can't go back up. So you just fall off. And each of these little ledges, you can see one up sort of to our northeast. All of them had one. I got them. You missed it. I'm sorry. But that's pretty much the last thing that, the only thing I did off camera that I didn't save before we got there. So even though I'll be seeing a lot of stuff for the second time, there shouldn't be anything else that you guys don't get to see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you live. This is on you. Nicest thing about the upcoming boss battles is I won't have to have Teepo solo them after spending the first couple of turns killing off the Avatar. Oh, hey, I thought I had an enemy encounter, but no. Is that Heckle or Jack? Apparently, night falls very quickly around here. Hey, it's getting dark. Let's call it a day. Maybe Ray's staying here too. Yeah, come on. What are the odds of that? That would be stupid. Whoa! Ray. Teepo. I don't talk like Dart. Dart talks like Maxim. What are you doing here? I don't know why you just said that about Maxim. Hey, we took care of what old man... Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to over the whole night. Bunyan told us to do in no time. And came after you. I was worried about you being out here all alone. Lonely the whole night through. Huh? You know what, Teepo? He should talk more like Tony the Tiger. I don't really know how to make Tony the Tiger talk. You know what, Teepo? I'm great. I think the reason Bunyan sent me here alone is, well, because he was worried about you. Or what do you mean? Worried about us? I mean, he said he was keeping us as hostages, right? Avatar, you got something to say, buddy? Whoa, that's Avatar's voice sounds like that's awful. You've heard the rumors, haven't you? That the monster that's been attacking the village is here. The black monster? In the mountains. Bunyan meant for me to kill it. Or meant for it to kill me, possibly. Why does he want you to kill the monster? He could kill the monster with the aid of Quigley. Or perhaps you could kill the monster with the aid of the Death Eaters. I mean, it's real big and strong, right? It is, but I'm stronger. If I were alone, Ooh, he's got some kind of secret, like, were-tiger power. But now that you're here, I won't be able to use, oh, never mind, secrets. I actually don't know what secret they're hinting at here, but, boy, doesn't this just beat all. Well, no use worrying about that now. Let's get some rest. It'd be dangerous to go out at night, and it's dangerous to go alone. Avatar very quickly fallen in with this group of, like, you know, random dudes. Wake up, Avatar. You're making weird noises. It's hit. He's close by. Oh boy, here we go. I guess we have no choice. Let's go out there and get him. Your birthday present. I like him. Alright, well, before we do that, folks, we want to gear up Ray, because we got equipment for him. While off-screening with Teepo. Everybody, despite the advice the game gives you about trying to go with high speed, pretty much everybody is getting the heaviest equipment. Because the only other game I remember telling you, like showcasing, or at least in the manual, it showed two pictures, one of someone in heavy armor and one somebody wearing light armor, that suggested you could go for agility over heavy gear. Something that the RPGs try to do sometimes just for a little variety or, you know, realism or whatever. Just to avoid you always have to grind for more heavy, expensive stuff. The only problem with that model is that generally, having lightweight gear, you still get hit all the freaking time. You just take a ton more damage, and you basically kind of suck. So let us save our game on this slot in case, so that I can load here if I want to have access to a master. Here if this video goes to crap. We've got a slot here. Hopefully I will not goof up the save slots in a way that I can't showcase multiple endings, because apparently this game does have them. Well, here's a fun new friend. ... He's up early, isn't he? Teepo's a badass, man. He's not afraid of anything. Alright, Ray. Try and pilfer from it. Teepo. Go for, have we seen all of his spells yet? Let's try Flare first. And Avatar can just attack. It's a new stomp. It's not an old stomp. It's a new stomp. So we know what... Oh, I was gonna say we know what Avatar's doing the next turn healing, but he totally dodged. So maybe the whole they always hit, light armor sucks thing doesn't work. Is Avatar going to continue to have that attack animation for the whole game? Let's try to see if Frost does better. Ada. That did less damage than fire. But Teepo, while I couldn't evade that strike, doesn't really seem to give one crap about what kind of offense this thing throws at him. So we'll try some Moon. chlorine. That's the attack that is oddly named as it is, that the could steal anything. That those whatever they were called, mutts or whatever they were, curs, were using to inflict poison. Yeah, that's more like it damage-wise. 6 avatar turns from one casting of Simoon. Be nice to steal something from it, but it's got an interesting nose. And it escaped. Forgot for a second which character was which there. Come on now, come on, after him. We won the battle, folks. We gained 0 XP, so this was not a battle where we had to. I wouldn't have had to worry about killing off characters anyway. Does he not attack stuff? Why isn't he able to attack stuff? Huh. Guess he doesn't. Alright, whatever. It looks nice and comfortable. You might as well get our MP back. Then kick for no reason. Did not mean to do that. Dragon statue, folks. A shrine for travelers to pray for a safe journey. Do you want to save? No. We also don't want to pray to Saint Eva. If one of those statues shows up, we're good. Oh, God. Yeah, no time for you guys. No time for love, Dr. Jones. So it escaped and we have to chase it further up the mountain. That's basically the plot at this point. Well, there was like treasure up there in the corner someplace that I don't even know that I got off screen. A trail of blood. It must be the monster's blood. Let's see what it was, just so I can see if it's worth going off and getting later. If that's even how we get to it. Oh, bunch of curs. I don't really know if I want to mess with these guys. They've poisoned Teepo. And honestly, the smart thing to do here would be to go right back to that place where we rested. And we'll have to consider that. But for now, let's sneak up here and see if this treasure's worth getting, because I don't think I actually got this before. I found vitamins. I think vitamins are just a kind of generic-y potion type item. 100 HP, yeah, probably not really worth backtracking to get in our my adventures that we will not be loading state to skip. This is just for the sake of the camera, folks. You get to see this excitement. So the whole thing was I was going to go through this so I could just run away from enemies and it wouldn't be a big deal. And I'm running away from half the enemies anyway. So let's kill these guys. Actually, let's kill the bats, or the curs first, because they cast poison. Bat defends. Bat defends. And they went ahead and inflicted that poison like I kind of thought they might and didn't really want them to. Let's pilfer from a bat. I think the bats always defend because they have... My theory is they've got... No, never mind. It just did a regular attack. And I don't seem to have... Hey, grab berries. I don't seem to have anything that won't kill them in one hit. And I was warned that some enemies only use special techniques if they're in... you know, depending on their situation, they use different techniques. I'm thinking if a bat is not at full health, it might have some kind of like blood suck type trick that it does to restore health at your expense. But I don't really know that, so. Alright. So we're in a cave. Already this place has more twists, turns, and different places to explore than a dungeon in Final Fantasy 13 would have, because we already had 2 different directions we could move in. Bat defends, bat defends. Everybody's defending except for Mr. Pilfer, who couldn't steal anything anyway. We did not manage to steal any berries from them this time, but we got some experience points. And here's a big pile of garbage. Oh, again, I didn't explore. I didn't notice this thing over here before, so I messed up. And it's a Molotov. That's like a fire attack damage item, probably not worth messing with. Anything here in the pile of trash? Bent sword, I did find that. I have the initiative, so I guess for old time's sake we'll try to steal berries. But probably not succeed yet. And Ray leveled up. You didn't really learn anything. Got new attribute points, didn't really learn anything awesome. And, yeah, don't get money from killing bats. These were not Bruce Wayne that we killed. So I guess we should be following the blood trail to make for the most efficient exploration of the cave. And, considering that this is a, JRPG, and we've been confronted with a monster that we don't really have any evidence that it did anything wrong, at least not that I'm aware of, and it tried to run away, and it's bleeding and kind of suffering, and we're chasing it. You have a feeling that we're going to be guilt-tripped before this is all over? Don't for 1 second believe that we can get out of killing this thing, but... That's right, you don't mess with the Avatar. Neither do you. Grab an antidote. Well, that's useful since they inflict poison. A tower! The Avenger. Damn, I'm just gonna end up with all of them weak and not finish any of them off. He doesn't apparently get to do reprisal. Ooh, hey, I finished that one off. They shouldn't have messed with Teepo. Okay, things improved significantly at the end there. Oh, you suck. Couldn't steal anything, couldn't finish it off either. Now, yeah, if Teepo attacks first, they're going to get another turn out of all this horse hockey. Because Avatar won't be able to finish one off. He'll come close. I don't know why I care about stealing items from them. I'm not going to be using the results of this run-through. I'll be loading state and going with the run-through where these guys didn't get extra experience. But let's follow the blood trail. Because we're the Bloodhound gang. The blood trail leads to a zombie? Or a skeleton? The blood trail stops here. I got 200 zenny. Nothing. Alright, let's backtrack. Did the machine become the man? Did that monster turn out to be some dude? I don't really understand. Hey! Says Teepo. Hey ho, get on you. But let's back out of that for a second and and look at this screen, which will be my indication that we need to split the video. So yeah, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, folks, we're going to have a conversation. That's going to be all about what we're supposed to be doing now and what we're going to do next. Because we have followed the blood trail, and the color scheme has been changed to Windows 7 Basic. Thank you. I probably just freaking broke the recording somehow. Crap. Anyway, this is Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we followed the blood trail. We found where we thought the beast would be, and there was some kind of skeleton in there. So I guess we're going to have to figure out what's actually going on. But we've been assigned by that big, strong woodsman dude, the kind of guy you'd expect to be in a gladiatorial Coliseum combat contest with a cat, but who isn't apparently. He's the one who told us to kill this thing, so I guess we'll figure out what's going on with that later. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.